Hey there, so you're thinking about making a move or relocating here to Utah, and you're wondering what life is like living here day to day, getting kind of a glimpse of that, boots on the ground. Well, today I'm going to share with you some of the things that I've experienced living here in Utah, what you can expect, and really what day to day life is simply like. And we're going to hop into it right now. Mariah Koehle here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if this is your very first time here. I'm a licensed and active real estate agent here in Utah, and this channel is literally everything you need to know about eating, working, playing, sleeping, and living here in Utah. If that is of interest to you, consider subscribing down below and make sure you tap that bell for notifications so you're notified. Every week we drop a new video. We hear from people like you all the time who are looking to make a move, who are looking to relocate, buy or sell a property here in Utah, and we absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about making a move in a week, in a month, or even a year from now, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. My team and I would love to chat with you. Also, if you want our free Moving to Utah guide, comment the word guide, Guide, down below, and we will send that over to you. So let's hop right into it. What is life like living here in Utah day to day? Now, for everybody's situation's different, and what brings you to Utah may be different than what brought us to Utah. What brought us to Utah was simply the family-friendly environment and the sense of community and the open space. We were living in Southern California. We love Southern California. We love the beaches. We love the people. There's so much to love about that. We just wanted a little bit more space. We wanted a little bit more wiggle room. We wanted a little bit less traffic. And living here in Utah has given us many of those things that we didn't have in Southern California. So let's hop right into some of the things that you can expect just day to day living here in Utah. Number one, many of the homes, the yards that you're going to see here in Utah, it depends on where you're living, it depends on your price point, all that kind of stuff. But usually you're going to have a little bit more space between you and your neighbor than you may have in some of the places that you might be relocating from. I know for us, when we were living in Southern California, my kids would throw the ball over the fence and it would literally like go right over to my neighbor's house, and the kids would have to go over, oh, sorry, did the ball. Here, the kids actually have a yard where they can run around and they can play and do all that. For us, we have loved the extra space. Not only extra space, but having the parks and the accessibility to parks nearby has been a game changer for us. We live a really active lifestyle and we're constantly on the go. So having places for us to just run over to, it makes it really, really fun and changes stuff up a little bit. Another thing that we have noticed living here is just the pace of life. The pace of life is a little bit slower than you're going to experience in many places in California. It's a little bit slower than you're going to notice when you're in Florida. It's a little bit slower in some of these places. For us, we have loved that. We drive around and you'll see a lot of like farmland, and you'll see, cows and horses, and you'll just have kind of more of a rural sort of feel. For us, we love that. It is a fit for some. It's, it might not be for other people, but you're going to have a little bit more space. You're going to have a little bit more wiggle room. For us, the traffic has been so nice. I used to commute an hour each way if the traffic was good. And I did that for over 10 years. And I just remember thinking, like, we got here and I'm like, wait, yes, Utah still has traffic. And if you talk to many of the locals that live here, they say, the traffic has gotten terrible over the years. I look at this and I go, oh my gosh, I can get in and out of Salt Lake City. I can get everywhere I want to go. And yes, sometimes the traffic does back up a bit, but we're not talking anything like Northern California traffic or Southern California traffic. It's just, we don't experience that here, which I absolutely love. So day-to-day life is a little bit slower. You also have a little bit more, for us, we've gotten a lot of time freedom back just because I'm not sitting in traffic all day long. Getting my kids to and from school, many times I remember, when we were living in Southern California, just to get my kids to the local neighborhood school would take 15, 20 minutes, not because it was super far away. It was only about 3 miles away, but just the number of stop signs and stoplights that you had to go through to get there just took so long. So you might understand what I'm talking about with that. So just the time freedom, the day-to-day life, a little bit slower pace has been very, very nice for us. The next thing, if you are into the outdoors, if you live an outdoor, kind of a really active lifestyle, Utah might be a great fit for you. I know for us, we love being on the go. So, like I said in the beginning, we love visiting the different parks. We love taking our kids for hikes and bike rides. We like taking our kids skiing. We like taking our kids sledding. We just took our kids sledding the other day and they were like, Mom, this is the best thing ever. Like, we love, like, this is just so fun. So, the different things that go along with the active lifestyle, and you might see, the snow on the ground here right now. This does not stop people from running in the morning. This does not stop people from biking. This does not stop people from hiking. I'm telling you, people just keep going all year long here. One of the things that I really like about Utah too is not only are there's a lot in the way of outdoor recreation, but there's a lot in the way of indoor recreation too. So if same thing, if you want to play tennis, if you swim, if you all these different things, the number of community centers in and around, depending on what area you live in, there are a ton of different recreation centers. So look up the recreation center in the area that you are thinking about moving to. Chances are they have a phenomenal gym. They probably have an indoor pool. They probably have like a lazy river. I mean, all these different things. We got here, my kids were like, can we go to this one? Like, we just went to so many different rec centers, which were very, very fun. And like I said, just the indoor courts too, indoor pickleball courts, indoor tennis courts, indoor swimming. So yes, lots in the way of outdoor recreation, tons in the way of indoor recreation too. Same thing goes for museums, theater, arts. If you're into any of that, there are so many incredible opportunities for that as well. The different museums that are in and around Salt Lake City are phenomenal. Took my kids to the Nutcracker this year. They were like, this was so cool. Like in, one of the little theaters that is downtown Salt Lake. Beautiful performance, so fun. So just theater, recreation, art, I mean, all of those different things, lots in the way of that. Same thing, day-to-day life here, like I said, it's a little bit slower. There are lots of things to do. And I know sometimes people are like, well, it depends on what you're looking to, what you're looking for too. Like I said, for us, we like living a really active lifestyle. So for us, just being outdoors or being indoors, playing some kind of sport or listening to music or attending a concert is a lot of fun for us. The colleges here too are really big in terms of having and holding different events during Halloween. Lots of them do like a trunk or treat where you can come and you can trick or treat at these different events. A lot of them have holiday festivities. Speaking of festivities here in Utah too, like during the summer, it seems like every single week there's always like some other kind of celebration, some sort of festival, some sort of fun run race, some community event that's happening. A farmer's market. I've never seen so many farmers markets before. So it just depends on what you're looking for. But we've noticed a really strong sense of community here too, where you get to know your neighbors. There's lots of people when you're walking down the street, most people are going to wave and smile and say hi, and they might say, oh, look how cute your dog is, or they might strike up some kind of conversation. And same thing when you're out and about in the community. It's not uncommon to be standing in the grocery store line and the person behind you, like, oh, well, what did you get? Oh, tell me about, oh, where did you get that? Oh, I'm going to go get those too. Like, people are just very friendly, very kind. Something you should know about, though, are the drivers. Many times, Utah drivers are not known for being, let's just say, as skilled, maybe. And so, Utah drivers sometimes get a bad rap for driving. I don't know if it's because there's more younger drivers here, or I have no idea. So, just be careful if you are on the road. But hopefully, this gives you a little bit of an idea of what day-to-day life is like living here in Utah. Like I said, you're going to experience a little bit slower pace of life. Not as much traffic, at least from where we were coming. A lot of outdoor activities, indoor activities, a lot of different community events, farmers markets, different festivals. If this sounds like something that you want to find out more about, my team and I hear from people like you all the time, and we absolutely love it. So feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. Would love to chat with you and see how we can help. Also, if you'd like a copy of our free Moving to Utah guide, comment the word below, guide, Guide, and we will send that over to you. Wishing you a phenomenal rest of your day, and we'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye.